What's good, everybody? You know who it is. It's your boy, Monty Trades, and I'm back again with another video. So let me just jump right into it. Pretty much explain why I entered in the area that I entered in, what was I expecting from this area, and how the trade didn't play out in my favor. However, it followed all my rules as far as entry-wise, market bias, and that's pretty much it. So what we're looking at here is a 1 hour fair value gap. Now this was a 1 hour fair value gap that took place last Friday, to be exact, May 25th. So this 1 hour fair value gap, it pushed into the 1 hour fair value gap. However, it violated the 1 hour fair value gap with the wick at the bottom. But it did a fake out, so it broke out and broke back in. And my entry obviously was when price broke back in. It left me all my criteria based upon what I look for. So we had market structure break, we had a switch of market structure, and we had a fair value gap as well. And I took the fair value gap in a 5-minute, and price did a nice little run up. So when I seen this setup here, this is considered one of my A+ setups. So I was anticipating price just to push back down into this area, retrace, then continue its way back up. However, the trade obviously didn't play out in my favor. However, the risk to reward was there. So as long as the risk to reward is there, as long as the trade fit my criteria of what I'm looking for, every trade is not going to go in your favor. Even it can be a perfect A+ setup, but somehow it still goes the opposite way. As long as you manage your risk, to be honest, nothing really else matters. So yes, I took a loss right here, and it was a loss. I didn't feel any way about it just because I managed my risk. The reward was definitely there. It was damn near 4 times my risk, risking 70 to make 400 or so. So the risk to reward was definitely there. Now let's talk about profits. So we're coming down to the end of the month. I did take a loss right here, and today I did do a withdrawal on my profits. So I withdrew 90% of my profits. I left 10% in the account. Now, I could have left all my profits in the account. However, it's not really your profits until you actually withdraw them into your real account. So with that being said, I said, man, I had a good month this week. Well, a good month overall. Let me just go ahead and take out 90% of my profits. And doesn't mean I'm going to use them. It's just to know that, okay, I have profits in my business account now, and it feels good. So with that being said, I'll probably make another video based upon when you should take profits, when you should withdraw your funds, how you should scale your account up, and go from there. But for me, for an example, let's say every $500 I make, I withdraw right into my business account, just like that. That's just an example, but I withdraw my profits at the end of every month. I may switch it up and do a dollar amount and withdraw profits. Okay, once I hit this certain threshold of profits, I'm taking my money out. I'm taking profits out and build upon that. But anyways, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.